You know, there's a moment in life, usually somewhere after 60, when you suddenly become aware of something you never used to think about: how you stand. Maybe you catch yourself slouching a little more than you'd like. Maybe you notice that your balance isn't quite what it used to be. Or maybe it hits you when you're trying to get up from a low chair, or when you're out for a walk and feel your body working harder just to stay upright and steady. And it makes you wonder, is this just aging, or is there something I can do about it? Well, let me tell you something that most people never hear. Standing tall and feeling strong at 60, 70, even 90 is absolutely possible, and you don't need a gym, fancy equipment, or complicated routines to get there. You just need the right exercises. And today, I'm going to walk you through 5 powerful movements that don't just strengthen your body, they help you stay upright, stable, confident, and capable for decades to come. Before we get into the exercises, I want you to imagine something. Imagine waking up in the morning, stepping out of bed, and feeling your body respond the way you want it to. Your back feels supported, your legs feel strong, your posture feels natural, and your balance feels trustworthy. Imagine walking into a room and standing tall, not hunched or leaning forward. Imagine feeling stable on stairs, confident on uneven ground, and comfortable getting up and down from chairs without effort. This isn't a fantasy. This is what thousands of people over 60 experience when they consistently do the right movements that target the muscles that aging often weakens the most. These are the same exercises I'm sharing with you today. And I want you to really hear this. Staying strong after 60 isn't about looking younger. It's about moving younger. It's about independence. It's about living life without fear. It's about giving your body the tools it needs to support you, protect you, and carry you through every day without pain or stiffness slowing you down. And every one of the exercises in this routine is designed specifically for that. Alright, let's get into the first exercise, and this one is absolutely essential because it targets the foundation of strength as we age, the muscles that keep us upright. I'm talking about your glutes, your hips, and the stabilizers that protect your lower back. These are the muscles that help you stand tall instead of slouching, walk smoothly instead of shuffling, and stay steady instead of wobbling. The movement is a supported hip hinge. It mimics the way you bend to pick something up, but it trains your body to hinge at the hips instead of rounding your back. You stand tall, feet hip-width apart, hold onto the back of a chair, push your hips backward as if you're trying to close a door behind you, keep your spine long, then drive through your heels to stand up again. This one movement teaches your body the correct pattern for bending, lifting, and maintaining posture. And let me tell you, people who practice this consistently find their lower back pain decreasing, their balance improving, and their ability to stand tall becoming effortless. Now let's move into exercise number 2, which is all about training the muscles that stabilize your knees and help you stay upright when you walk or climb stairs. It's the step back lunge or a gentle reverse step. You don't need to go deep. Just hold a chair, step 1 foot back, keep most of your weight on your front leg, and return. This strengthens the quadriceps, the glutes, and the hip muscles that tend to weaken over time. And here's something most people don't realize. When these muscles weaken, your body naturally begins to tilt forward. You might not notice it at first, but over time this creates a hunched posture, makes walking more tiring, and increases fall risk. But reverse step training is like giving your body a tune-up. It rebuilds the strength that keeps you standing tall. And I've seen people who could barely balance on one leg go from wobbly to confident simply because they started doing this movement daily. Now, exercise number 3 is one I absolutely love because it's simple but incredibly powerful: the wall slide. This exercise strengthens your upper back, the muscles between your shoulder blades, and the tiny stabilizers that help you pull your shoulders back instead of letting them round forward. We all know how easy it is to drift into a forward-leaning posture as the years pass. Phones, screens, reading, sitting, all of it pulls the shoulders forward. The wall slide fixes that. You stand with your back against a wall, your elbows bent like a goalpost, and you slowly slide your arms up and down the wall while keeping your ribs down and your back flat. It opens your chest, strengthens your mid-back, and trains your body to maintain that upright, tall posture naturally. This isn't about forcing your shoulders backwards, it's about building the muscles that hold them there effortlessly. And when you start strengthening these areas, your posture doesn't just look better, it feels better. Your lungs open more, your breathing improves, and your entire upper body feels lighter. Now on to exercise number 4, which is one of the most crucial movements for seniors, the single leg balance hold. Don't skip this one. I know balance can be intimidating, especially if you've had a fall or if you feel unsteady, but that's exactly why this exercise matters. Good balance isn't something you lose because of age. It's something you lose because the ankle, hip, and core muscles responsible for stability aren't being trained. The good news is that they can be retrained at any age. You stand behind a chair, hold it lightly, lift one foot off the ground, and hold for a few seconds. Over time you'll rely less on the chair, and your stability will improve dramatically. Balance is one of the strongest predictors of longevity. People who train balance regularly move with more confidence, recover from slips more easily, and dramatically reduce their risk of falling. And the best part? This exercise wakes up muscles that many people haven't used in years. And now we arrive at exercise number 5, the one that ties everything together, the chair stand. This is not just an exercise. This is a test of longevity. The ability to get up from a chair without using your hands is one of the clearest indicators of strength, mobility, and independence. You sit tall, place your feet under you, lean slightly forward, and stand up using your legs, not your arms. Then sit back with control. When you practice this every day, your thighs strengthen, your hips unlock, your core engages, and your posture naturally lifts. People tell me all the time, I never thought something this simple could make such a difference, and yet it does. Strong chair standing ability shows that your legs, hips, and core are still capable of supporting an active, independent life. Now, as we move through these exercises, I want you to understand something deeper. Strength after 60 isn't just about muscle, it's about communication. Your body works in systems. When you stand tall, it's not just your back doing the work, it's your hips, your core, your glutes, your legs, your mid-back, even your ankles. When one part weakens, everything else compensates. That's how people fall. That's how posture collapses. But when you strengthen the key areas, the hips, legs, back, and balance muscles, the whole system comes back online. You don't just move better, you move confidently. You don't just stand taller, you feel taller. And here's something beautiful, the body responds at any age. I've worked with people in their 60s, 70s, even early 90s, and you know what? The ones who commit to movements like these see visible improvements in just weeks. Their steps become lighter. Their posture lifts without effort. Their energy returns. They walk into rooms differently. And perhaps most importantly, they start trusting their bodies again. That's priceless. Think for a moment about the alternative. Imagine not doing anything. Imagine letting the muscles that support your posture weaken. Imagine relying more on chairs, railings, and eventually other people just to get up or walk safely. That path is not destiny. You get to choose. Your body is still capable of adapting, growing, strengthening, and rebuilding no matter your age. And these 5 exercises are like giving your body a roadmap for healthy, confident aging. So as you follow along with this routine, I want you to go at your own pace. You don't need to push hard. You don't need to sweat buckets. You just need consistency. A few minutes a day. A little intention. A little care. That's all it takes to create big changes. And one more thing, your posture is more than physical. Standing tall does something to your mind. It shifts how you feel. It boosts confidence. It reduces stress. It makes you feel capable. When you strengthen your body, you strengthen the message you send to yourself every day. I'm not done. I'm still moving forward. I'm still strong. I'm still in control. And that message is one of the most powerful anti-aging tools you will ever have. So let's recap the journey we've taken today. You've learned the hip hinge for posture and back protection. You've learned the step-back movement for leg and hip strength. You've learned wall slides to open the chest and lift the shoulders. You've built balance through single leg holds. And you've trained full body strength and independence with the chair stand. These 5 movements are simple, safe, effective, and designed specifically to keep you standing tall, moving confidently, and feeling strong every day. And if you make these exercises part of your daily life, even just a few minutes at a time, you're not just improving your strength, you're investing in your future. You're choosing a body that supports you instead of slowing you down. You're choosing stability, confidence, mobility, and independence. This is your time. Your body is ready. And with these exercises, you'll be amazed how quickly you start feeling stronger, taller, and more capable than you have in years.